Namaskar. Welcome to the Snake Master program. Today I'm happy to introduce a very special guest, one we don't find in India. In fact, we had once shared some details about it in our program. I think the first one of this kind in Kerala was the one that reached the Thiruvananthapuram Zoo. What I am speaking about is the Anaconda. It was not one but 14 that were brought into the zoo. They were released into their enclosure at an inauguration ceremony, and one of them was named Arundhati. Dr. Jacob Alexander, who was the veterinary doctor of the zoo at that time, and the then zoo curator were the ones who invited me, and I went there to release the snakes into the enclosure. I have shared that experience many times with our viewers. Today, however, we have that species with us, the heaviest and largest snake species in the world. Though not found in India, this species can be seen in some snake parks here, and now one of them has travelled all the way to India. It is currently at a facility near Kumbara in the Pathanamthitta district of Kerala at our dear friends Mickey Pets. Let's hear more from the owner of Mickey Pets, the owner of the Anaconda, Mr. Vishnu. Namaskar Vishnu, Namaskar. So the guest we are going to introduce to you is one we rarely get to see. So Vishnuji, I believe you are the first person in Kerala to keep this as a pet at home. So let me express my special gratitude and affection for that. This is because we rarely get to see such a species, and he is giving a chance for people to view and learn about it. So how long has this Anaconda been with you? This was a long time dream of mine. Yes, you had once told me that you would buy an Anaconda if you got a chance, no matter what the risk would be. And now your dream has come true. But it would not have been possible for me. He travelled scouting for it and finally got it. When did you get it? It has been around 4 months now. Only 4 months? How many times has it bitten you? It bites around 2 or 3 times a month, no matter how carefully and lovingly you handle it. Yes, I know its nature is such that it can bite at any time. Now I think it is getting ready to bite. It is sticking to my hand to bite it. The common crate is also like this. It goes stealthily and suddenly bites. See, it is twisting tightly around my hand to bite. What about its feeding habits? We give it small chicks to eat. Is its cage air conditioned? Not necessary. It likes to stay in a cool environment, and it also needs water near it. Who all handle it here? Usually it's me and our staff member, Sumesh. He's the manager here. He manages and handles it very well. So only you two handle it? Yes. So there is a problem with that. If somebody else touches it, it will bite severely. It bites quickly and doesn't let the victim go that easily. I have noticed that its color is different from the one I released in the zoo. There are 2 types of anacondas, the green anaconda and the yellow anaconda. The green one is the largest and heaviest, but this one here is a yellow anaconda. It grows long but won't be that fat. Many people believe anacondas swallow humans and children. That's nonsense. At most, they can swallow something the size of a small dog or a baby goat. Seeing this one reminds me of when the 14 anacondas arrived at the zoo. The curator and the doctor told me, Suresh, you are the right person for this task. During the corona period, when I travelled there, I saw them again. They had grown quite large by then. While travelling there, we could see it clearly under the water. It was resting right under the water, quite large in size, and the circular body patterns were clearly visible to us. The Anaconda is one of the largest snakes in the world. Its scientific name is Eunectes murinus. Anacondas belong to the boa family, a group of large, non-venomous snakes. Today there are 4 recognized species of anacondas: the green anaconda, the Paraguayan anaconda, also called the yellow anaconda, the Bolivian anaconda, and the dark spotted anaconda. The green anaconda is a species commonly found in South America. It is one of the largest snakes in the world. Fully grown green anacondas can reach lengths of up to 30 feet and weigh around 250 kilograms. They are usually found in water, in swamps and forests of Brazil, Peru, Guyana, and nearby regions. The anaconda generally has an olive green to brown color. On its back, there are 2 rows of large oval black spots and on the sides white patches. Its head is flat and dark in color. Most of the time they stay underwater, keeping only the head above the surface while waiting for prey. Like crocodiles, anacondas have eyes and nostrils positioned on the top of the head. This allows them to keep their head above the water for long periods, while the rest of the body remains submerged. Sometimes they also coil around tree branches. Like pythons, they kill prey by constriction. Green anacondas will eat almost anything: birds and their eggs, reptiles, amphibians, fish and mammals. They wrap their powerful body around the captured prey and squeeze until it suffocates. Flexible jaw bones connected by stretchy ligaments help them swallow prey whole. Their jaws have 4 rows of teeth. Breeding usually happens during the rainy season and mostly in water. The gestation period is 6 to 7 months, after which they can give birth to more than 70 young ones at a time. Green anacondas are the heaviest and longest snakes in the world. The Paraguayan anaconda, also called the yellow anaconda, is a boa species native to South America. It is one of the largest snakes in the world, but smaller than the other anaconda species. They also kill their prey by constriction like pythons. Birds are their most common prey, but they also eat a wide variety of mammals, reptile, fish, eggs, and almost anything they can catch. Adults grow to an average length of 3.7 meters, that is about 12 feet. Females are generally larger than males with recorded lengths of up to 4.6 meters, that is about 15 feet. They usually weigh between 25 and 35 kilograms, though some have been reported to exceed 56 kilograms. Their color pattern is typically yellow or yellowish green. The breeding season for yellow anacondas is from April to May each year. The gestation period is about 6 months, after which they can give birth to anywhere from 4 to 82 young ones. It has been 6 months since this reached your hand, right?
Yes.
How old is it?
It could be 9 months old.
Have you seen an anaconda anywhere before?
I have seen green anaconda, but I haven't seen a yellow one.
Where did you see it? In the zoo?
Yes.
How is its feeding pattern?
Right now it's eating chicken, small chicks about 45 days old. If you give one of those, it will eat easily.
How often?
Usually once in 4 days.
Initially, what were you feeding it?
Mice. Now chicks, and when it grows, we shall give rabbits. Thus, we shall increase the size of its prey as it grows.
Yes, you could also give it guinea pigs, hens, etc., right?
Yes. If it's a big hen or cock, we shall dress it, cut it into small pieces and give them to eat. But these species prefer eating live prey, or at least sedated prey. We usually give live feed to all snakes here since it is essential for healthy growth.
Now you can see this one. It's about 2.5 to 3 feet long. The snake is around 10 months old. Bringing such a snake here is quite a challenge and a risk. What is mandatory is that the owner of these snake's pets must be a licensed person. Vishnu completed all the paperwork and legal formalities of the forest department before bringing these snakes here. Without proper reasons and permits, no one should buy and keep such animals. It will only cause you problems later.
So before bringing it to our house or institution, all the paperwork must be completed. Even the enclosures must be ready before it arrives. We have set up everything properly, hiding spots, a comfortable resting area, and clean water. We only give filtered fresh water, the same water we drink. Although anacondas are known to live in muddy and dirty waters, especially green anacondas, this is a yellow anaconda and therefore we have to be extra careful. Food and water are important, right? Do you change water often? Yes, we have to change the water daily because they pass motion in water. If the water isn't changed daily, they can get infected. Now about Vishnu. He diverted his attention to the world of snakes just 4 years ago. He also has a side hustle. If a snake enters a nearby house, he catches it and releases it safely into the wild. Sometimes he rescues pythons from plantations and takes them to the forest department. See, the snake on my hand is sitting there comfortably without any movement. I think it has some affection towards me. This is the largest snake species in the world that gives birth to live young ones. It grows to a length of about 15 to 30 feet. It weighs between 35 and 50 kilograms. This growth takes time. It takes about 10 to 15 years to attain full maturity. One doubt, will it attain that much growth in cages or confinement? Is natural habitat not necessary for full growth? Yes, that is true. Growth will be a little better in natural habitats. Actually, the anaconda is a snake that grows in the Amazon forests. Viewers, this is the very first time we are able to bring an anaconda before you like this, in the open, holding it on our hands like this. Even in zoos, at best, we can take photos or videos from outside. And sometimes we are not even permitted to touch the glass cage or confinement. Now, if you see its head, you might first think it is a sand boa's head. A unique feature is the patterns on its eyes. They are the same as those on its body. This similarity of color you may not see in any other snake species. At first look, one might mistake it for a common sand boa because its head is similar to that of a sand boa. It also resembles the head of certain kinds of water snakes or rat snakes. But in terms of color and pattern, if someone in our area sees this suddenly, they might think it is a young python. So this species is one that can add on weight up to 50 to 60 kilos or above. It can bite hard, but it will not swallow a human. It is known as a live-bearing snake, though technically it produces eggs that hatch inside the body, after which it gives birth to its babies. We are truly happy today because being able to introduce such a guest directly to our viewers is a great privilege for us. One of the greatest honors we have had in the Snake Master series. Mickey Pet's Vishnu has gifted us something truly special today. I think in recent times, we have never had the chance to present such a unique creature live to our audience. As far as I know, in all of India, only Vishnu owns one like this. Among animal lovers and reptile keepers, Vishnu might be the only one to have it. There may be others who possess similar stocks of snakes, but let me clarify, we don't keep these for sale. This is not for business, no matter how much money anyone is ready to offer. This is purely for keeping and caring for. Now just look at the tail. Compare it with a python's tail. Not quite the same. Even the tail of our ball python isn't like this. Theirs is not as pointed as this but rounded. It's nice and cool to touch it, right Vishnu? Just like ice. The moment I touched it, I felt as if I was touching ice. But I have an issue. After getting repeatedly bitten by snakes, my hand is warm. So I am hesitant to touch it for too long. Not because of fear, but because you have taken so much effort to bring it here and I don't want to cause any stress to it. The coolness is just like that of our national reptile, the king cobra.
The king cobra doesn't come out in the sun by itself but is found in shady, damp, water-rich areas. But this anaconda species lives in water full time. They come out only to take food or for mating, then return to the water. They may spend a few days outside during molting as well, but otherwise they prefer water. Right now it's calm and not in the mood to bite. If we want, we can make it bite and then we would know exactly how many teeth it has. Please bite, dear. See, I am just joking. Now, what is its name?
It doesn't have a name yet, but we shall give it one soon. Actually, we have not shown the snake to anyone outside. We can show after it builds up size.
The reticulated python is considered the world's longest snake, but in terms of sheer size and weight, the anaconda species comes first.
Today we have had the chance to share with our audience the story of
Mickey Pet's owner, Mr. Vishnu's own anaconda. We believe our viewers enjoyed this episode shot at Mickey Pets in Pathanamthitta. And in the next episode, we shall be back with new guests, new events and new facts. Until then, on behalf of all three of us here, thank you and namaste to all Snake Master viewers.